Hello learners! Welcome to Mapeh 8 Health Education. This is Teacher Mike from Dasmariñas Integrated High School. Today, we are going to talk about gender and human sexuality. As you continue to grow and develop, it is important that you have basic information and concepts about gender and sexuality. Your gender and sexuality reflects the basic components of one's personality. This lesson will help you understand the gender and human sexuality, specifically important concepts that constitute gender and human sexuality. You will also learn the different dimensions of human sexuality. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to discuss the importance of sexuality as components of one's personality, discuss important concepts related to gender and human sexuality, and explain the dimension of human sexuality. But before we begin, let's assess the prior knowledge you have about gender and human sexuality. Let's answer the following questions. Question number 1. A term defines a man and woman based on biological characteristics. Great! The correct answer is sex. Question number 2. It refers to femininity or masculinity of a person's role and behavior as defined by society. Well done! The correct answer is gender. Question number 3. A set of activities that society considers as appropriate for men and women. Good job! The correct answer is gender role. Question number 4. It is the total expression of an individual's self-concept. Great! The correct answer is sexuality. And for our last question, a dimension of human sexuality that refers to valuing relationship. Good job! The correct answer is ethical self. Gender and sexuality are two issues that affect your life as a teenager. These two concepts have some of the greatest impact on how you view yourself and deal with other people, especially with the opposite sex. Managing sexuality-related issues should be founded on values, particularly self-respect and respect for others. Come and let's define some terms. Gender. It is a social concept on how men and women should think, feel, and act. It refers to femininity or masculinity of a person's role and behavior as defined by society. Human sexuality. It is the quality of being male or female. It is the way in which we experience and express ourselves as sexual beings. Sex. It is a biological basis of being a male or female. Gender role. It is often an outward expression of gender identity. It is manifested within society by observable factors such as behavior and appearance. Your gender role demonstrates the typical characteristics of a person's in his or her behavior. It is important to have a clear outlook of yourself, and you will be able to focus on your good points and develop your weaknesses. If you know yourself well, you will know what you must do to stay healthy. Here are the dimensions of human sexuality: physical, mental, social, emotional, and ethical self. Physical self. It is the way you look as a man or a woman. Mental self. It is the way you think as a man or a woman. Social self. It is the way you interact with others. Emotional self. It is the way you feel about yourself and others. Ethical self. It is the way you value your relationships. Sexuality is a natural and healthy part of life. It is everything about being a male or female. It is the most important aspect in masculine or feminine identification, and it also provides a sense of self-worth when sexual understanding is positive. Come and let's reflect. Answer the question and write it on your activity notebook. What have you learned and realized from the lesson? Thank you, learners, and see you on my next class. Goodbye!